What's up, MV Nation? This is Navi, and tonight I'm going to talk about sugar and food addiction. MV Nation, there is this doctor by the name of Dr. Mark Hyman, and he is phenomenal. I mean, this guy has done tons of research on food addiction and sugar and how sugar relates to food addiction. And as you know, in our society, obesity is just absolutely out of control. And one of the main reasons for that is because of the sugar addiction that our society has. And it's spreading across the world. People are addicted to sugar. And sugar is very similar to drugs in many respects as far as their addictive properties. And this is what Dr. Mark Hyman talks about in this article that I'm going to share on the blog. I mean, it's unbelievable how the correlation exists between the two, which we find drugs to be very harmful and very, undesirable things most of the time, especially the hardcore drugs. And then you look at sugar and we think it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's in commercials throughout the day. We're just throughout our day, we will find thousands of items around us that contain a lot of sugar. All right. Now, sugar, according to Dr. Mark Hyman, is one of the reasons why our society is so obese and so overweight. The problem is sugar. And I want to read to you a couple of things that Dr. Mark Hyman talks about. One, he says, food made with sugar, fat, and salt can be addictive, especially when combined in secret ways the food industry will not share or make public. We are biologically wired to crave these foods and eat as much of them as possible. So I talked about this before. These foods are, I don't call them food, these food-like products are chemically altered or have additives in them to make you highly addictive to them. I mean, they change and alter flavors, and they have chemical products that they put into the food to make us want to eat it. Now, that's an unfair advantage to natural, healthy foods that we should be eating, like organic, non-GMO foods. If you tell a kid, here, why don't you have this carrot? Or you have over here some Cheetos. The kid is going to choose the Cheetos every day, all day long, most of the time, because their taste buds are altered. If they're eating that crap, their taste buds are gone. And when you combine the sugar, the salt, and everything else that goes into these foods, the additives, these kids and us adults become addicted to this. All right? Now I'm going to read something else by Dr. Mark Hyman that I found, pretty profound. He said, if you examine your own behavior and relationship to sugar, in particular, you will likely find that the behavior around sugar and the biological effects of overconsumption of sugar match up perfectly. Many of the criteria above are likely to apply to you. So what he is saying here is that when you look at what being addicted to drugs means, what that means, like the kind of behaviors that you exhibit, he's saying that people who are addicted to sugar exhibit the same kind of signs. This article is an absolute must read, MV Nation. I'm going to post this on the blog. Just look under sugar and food addiction and you'll see it. All right. Until next time,